anybody make sense of this?
Wait, okay, let me get there. So it's 80 cents. $1.20. Wait, $16, I think.
That's what I got.
Around there.
I got like 17
But
something.
then we sell them at 20 each. So
Then it's like $3 profit in 8x10.
no, way more than that.
It's way more?
Yeah, it's 17 for 50 of them.
Oh.
No, I think we used 100 before. I don't fucking
Wait,
know.
no, yes, we did use 100 because then it was 20 times 100 and we were trying to get to 2,000.
Oh yeah, okay. So if we buy 100 of them at 87 cents each, that's $8.07, right?
Yeah.
Or no, is it $87?
Wait.
I just want to know what you're calling this math.
100
Steiner
times
math.
8, it's $87.
Right.
Yes.
I don't know. Get a calculator. That's what.
All right, we'll get a calculator, everybody. All right, bye. All right, I'm hanging out with my pal Tommy Rant right here. What's up? Now, I heard a little rumor from Strictly Business, Brandon Beretta, that you snore.
What?
That's what he told me.
First off, if that bus is paying attention to me while I'm sleeping, that ain't strictly business. That's strictly weird.
That is kind of weird, right?
I ain't about that. Where'd you hear that from? Him? Her?
From him.
Her. Yeah. Listen, Buster. Listen, Chooch. You got my number. You know the time. Slime time.
Careful, Brandon Beretta is really good at suplexing big fat asses, so he might get you back, but you've been losing weight, so.
You look great.
Yeah. I guess so.
All right, thank you, Tommy Rant, and Slimeball Sage over there.
I have had enough of Harry, the TAA, TTA, TIT. Who gives a damn at this point? I am sick and tired of that globby wannabe manager getting in the way of the only legitimate, real, official tag team that Titan has left. Mark my words, Harry. Audacity. We're coming back for our belts. Sooner or later, just like everyone before, you will feel the influence.
All right, Samira, your thoughts?
They're a bunch of cheaters. I mean, Harry got what was coming to him. He played me again, but then they're sitting here. Our boys did not deserve that, and the ref did not see that. We'll be back. That's a guarantee.
Thank you, guys. Samira, thank you, everybody.
You're welcome. You're so welcome.
Trained me, shown me guidance, are on these walls, and it feels bizarre and surreal to be joining them.
He's a good guy. He's an outright kind of guy. But listen, we got Slimeball City tickets.
I'm Cora, and I am your winner of this.
I like it, Dark Papa Day. You don't? Are you scared of the Dark Papa Day?
It's great. It's great. I can't wait.
Honestly, the first and realistically the only.
I'm doing great. How are you?
We just talked to steal it last time, but it's in safe hands. My son is watching it.
Are you positive?
Yeah, my son is watching.
Look at me! I'm a physical specimen.
Very spicy, very spicy.
You got the dirt.
I wish
I literally love conventions. Like,
I'm gonna try to get through her. That's my motivation today.
What you're holding?
I wish I could.
Come in soon. You can check her out on Monster Slam. Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank, and I'm a little bit better today than I was yesterday, so hopefully there'll be less coughing from the under the weather Papa Dank. But today I have a very special guest, and this Saturday is going to be a very special event right here in Deer Park as NYWC presents Sideshow, and probably the biggest main event I've seen so far in the last 12 months. It's title for title. It's the NYWC Championship versus the CCW Championship. All the marbles are on the line. Sal Savelli takes on my special guest today, the one, the only, Eran, as the CCW Heavyweight Champion of the world. How you doing?
Very good. And I want to personally thank you for getting that title right. It is the CZW World Heavyweight Championship. You got to say the whole title because I've earned it.
That's right. That's a beautiful. Can I see that belt? That is a beautiful belt right there. Let's show the world that title. Beautiful title. Now that's a championship belt right there. Right
It's very heavy, so you got to be a heavyweight to carry it.
100%. Now, tell me your thoughts going into this match, title for title. You could walk out the NYWC champion as well.
I mean, I've been going to NYWC for past 4 or 5 years, and I've always had my eye on that world heavyweight title. So, I mean, just got to add some more gold in my bag.
All right, man. Sal's in for a hell of a fight. He may be in by blood, but I know when the deck is stacked against him, and it's stacked this fucking weekend, man, for sure. 100%. But be on the lookout because that dastardly Joey Conway's walking around somewhere. I don't know if you knew about that.
Believe me, I'm no stranger to Joey's tricks. I'm looking out.
The devil himself right there, Joey Conway. All right, and on February 8th, you are going up against Darian Hardaway at Richfield Park, the Mecca, right there in New Jersey. Rules of Nature. Tell me about this match coming up.
It'll be the first time we're facing each other, staring each other across from the ring, and I don't take my opponents lightly, but I can honestly say it's going to end up like all my matches end up. I'm going to win.
Oh, man. All right, and then we got on Saturday, February 22nd, the 26th anniversary of CZW, coming from Atlantic City, New Jersey, right there in Atlantic Ocean. Woo, a lot of stuff going on for you, Eran.
Absolutely. I'm trying to pack out this year,
All right, let's go back to the beginning. Tell us how you fell in love with professional wrestling.
I mean, it's always been there. I can remember having a Bret Hart action figure when I was a kid. It's probably about like 4 or 5 years old. And I was like, I have no idea where I first saw this, but it's always been there.
Uh-huh. All right. Now, tell me when you first decided to become a professional wrestler, what turned you to make that decision, and where did you go to train, and who were your trainers?
I think I knew by the time I was maybe 10 years old. Mom always tells the same story. I told her I was going to be a professional wrestler, so I just did it. And actually, CZW is my first and only home. That's where I started, and that's where I still am.
Awesome. And now you are, of course, the heavyweight champion of the world over there at CZW, man. Tell me about some of your favorite opponents being with CZW, and maybe some of your favorite opponents outside of CZW that you've had matches with.
One of my favorite opponents, both in and outside CZW, is Gabriel Sky. We've had maybe about 4 or 5 matches. I've won all of them.
But, you beat Gabe all 5 times?
I mean, listen, each time he comes back harder and harder is what I admire that. But we always had great chemistry in and out of the ring. So anytime we link up, it's always good.
Right, man. Yeah, he's a tough competitor, Gabe, for sure, 100%.
I mean, we got to run it back. It's been a couple years.
Okay, when was the last time you guys had a match?
Oh, maybe 2018. So it's been,
wow.
It's been a while.
Also before the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man! When was the last time I saw Gabe? Maybe about 6 months ago. I saw him. Yeah, man, he's all over the place. That guy. All right. What about some other independents you would like to have a match with that you haven't wrestled yet? What's on your top list?
My top list. Let's see. I'm looking around at a lot of places. There's DPW, there's Enjoy, places like that. Excuse me. Really just pretty much any and everywhere I can just go and assert my dominance. That's what I'm looking for.
All right. Is there any federations that you want to wrestle that you haven't been there yet? Why do you want to be in these certain federations?
Places like these, they get a lot of eyes on them, and when there are a lot of eyes, there become a lot of opinions. People are opinionated about their favorite wrestlers, who they like, what they like.
Right.
And pretty much, I'm excited to crush all their dreams and hopes.
Oh man.
Half of my mission statement is I'm going to take all the people that you love, and I'm going to beat them in front of you. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh man,
that's personally what I love to do.
You're breaking people's dreams over there, man.
Absolutely. You see, when I break your dreams, then mine come true. So it's full circle.
Got you, man. What are some of the super heavyweights that you'd actually think? Hey, man, this would be really good and a real challenge for me.
Well, one of them who I've faced numerous times is O'Shea Edwards. Every
The
time we battle,
kaiju.
it is two giant men hitting each other, and it's what I love. Somebody else I'd love to face is Calvin Tankman. You know, he's doing great things,
Okay.
and I'd love to test myself against his competition. And you know, also one of the people close to me in my group right now is Troy Parker, and I'm seeing the stuff he's doing. So you know, maybe we have a little friendly exhibition and see what happens.
Okay. All right. Good. 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 Man, you know who I was close to recently? I'd love to see you have a one-on-one with Baba Thunder.
Oh, really?
Oh man, that guy. I'm 6'3", and he was taller than me. I'm like, holy shit! I think that'd be a great match.
We might have to make that happen.
Yeah, let's somebody book that. Anybody who's watching, maybe my friends at Titan will book that. All right. Places you want to go travel that you haven't been to yet.
I definitely. Are we talking for wrestling or just in general?
For pro wrestling, let's say in the United States, and then pick somewhere overseas where you would really want to go to.
Well, we just had a show in Texas, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to. So I'd love to head over to Texas and definitely the West Coast. They're doing a lot of cool things out there, and I haven't been yet. You know, mainly East Coast.
Okay.
I would love to go back to the UK. I was only able to be over there for a short period of time, so I'd love to go back over there, see a lot more of the wrestling they have. Definitely, you know, hit up Ireland, places like that.
Okay. How long were you there for last time you were there?
I'd say less than 2 days, really. We were
Really?
we
Oh,
were
so you
doing.
didn't get to see much.
No, I did like 2 shows and then we were out of there. We were doing an excursion to Germany, and we were in Germany for most of the time. And then
Okay.
our UK part of the trip was only a couple days. You know, get in, sleep, show, out.
I think I heard about this. There was a bunch of you that went, right?
Yep.
Was
About 12 of us.
Lala in there?
She was.
And Mashreda?
Yep.
I believe. Yeah, I heard about this trip. I heard it was pretty fun though.
It was definitely fun.
Okay, hold on. We got a comment from our booker. The title looks real nice. It looks freaking badass.
I mean, it definitely looks better on me, so you can.
Now, now, do they make replicas of that? Because that's a big thing nowadays. I know they always hit me up. Do you want a custom belt? I'm like, no.
I've yet to see any of this particular model yet, but there are definitely a lot of the old ones out there.
Oh, okay. Serena's got a question for you. You had to pick one person to team up with. Who would you pick?
If I had to, I mean, even though I have a nice stable right now, you'll learn I'm not quite a fan of groups. I like doing my own thing. Nobody can mess it up for you. But if I had to choose,
gotcha.
If I had to choose, let's see.
Not Joey Conway, that's for sure.
I mean, listen, he's got a great mustache.
He does have a great mustache.
You know what? I'm gonna say Batista.
Batista, the animal.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Just so I can see the entrance in real time.
Okay. That works. That works. All right. Any more questions, Serena? Oh my gosh. All right. Let's start with some out of wrestling stuff. Do you have any hobbies? Is there anything you like to do outside of wrestling?
Well, I'm always in the gym. Spend a lot of my time there. I lift an insane amount of weight. That's why my joints hurt, but different story.
They do hurt. Yo, that when you go consistently and you're pushing yourself, your joints hurt 24/7.
Absolutely. And when you're squatting 600 pounds, it's even more.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's more. Yeah. I mean, these last couple of weeks that I've been ill, I haven't gone to the gym, and my joints haven't hurt me at all.
Yeah. You know what you got to do? You got to take turmeric.
I'm looking to go back, man. I'm just waiting for this, whatever is left of this, to go away, so I can go back to the gym.
When you get back in there and start taking turmeric, it'll take down the inflammation.
Oh, really? What's it called?
Turmeric.
Turmeric? Okay.
Yep.
Nobody's ever said that to me.
Any drugstore, you find some turmeric pills, you'll be great.
Okay. What Serena said. That's a different answer. Batista's entrance is definitely one of my favorites. Okay. What about favorite foods, man? What's your favorite food?
And
a favorite treat?
Hands down, I'm gonna have to say pizza.
Pizza. Oh, I love pizza too.
If you bring me pizza, I'll love you
You'll be
forever.
happy. We'll have to get some pizza on Saturday for Eran over there. What about? Well, actually, what's the favorite pizza spot that you've been to in all the shows you've done? I'm sure there's one place that you're like, man, that place was really good.
Well, one thing that I've always said I would do is when I'm traveling for a show, I want to do any eating challenge that I could possibly get my hands on and just demolish it. But I haven't visited many spots, that I could find pizza. It's usually like out of nowhere, so we're just stopping like a 7-Eleven or something. However,
that's the worst pizza, man.
However, if you're in New York, Queens specifically, that's where I went to college, St. John's, you need to go to Regina's Pizza. And you have to go in there and you have to get the chicken bacon ranch pizza.
Chicken bacon
It's
ranch.
amazing. It'll change your life.
All right, next time I'm in Queens,
If you listen to certain people, they'll tell you I walked out of there with 2 boxes, and they're not wrong. I don't live in New York, so I couldn't go back.
Right, so you have to take as much as you can with you.
Exactly.
What about favorite treat, like ice cream, anything like that?
Let's see. I love Cinnabon.
Cinnabon, okay, that's good stuff. All right, you know what I really like? Auntie N's pretzel bites. They're really good.
Amazing.
Really good. All right, Serena, what you got for me again? AEW, WWE, TNA, or NWA, which I'm wearing their beanie. Which do you think would best suit you?
Who's paying the most?
Who pays the most? I agree with that. Who would pay you the most?
Out of a nostalgic factor, the WWE was always the goal. It was always the dream. But, as you get older, dreams change. You never know what might happen. It's really anywhere that I can best show off my talents, That means going to Japan, going to TNA, doesn't really matter. Anywhere that I can best show off myself is where I want to go.
I'm gonna definitely
WWE,
would pay you the most. Probably AEW. AEW probably pay you the most.
Oh yeah,
probably.
I know a lot of guys there. I already beat them.
You already beat them all.
Pretty much.
Who are some of the AEW guys you have beat outside of AEW?
See, we got Action Andretti.
Okay.
Bear Beefcake.
Okay.
Let's see. Who else we got there? Leo Rush escaped before I could get to him. So he's lucky. Damn, now I forgot who they got on the roster. I got so many guys.
They do. They have way too many guys.
But just know, I beat a lot of them.
You beat a lot of the AEW guys. What about anybody in WWE?
Actually, NXT.
Okay.
Jay Malachi and I wrestled in a 6-man match. I hit him with the Orange Crush and I pinned him. So that's
okay.
That was a nice little notch on the belt. Actually, one of the men who trained me for a little while, Joe Gacy, is also there.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Joe and I never got to wrestle, unfortunately.
Okay, that's right. He was in CCW. Before we get to Serena's questions, what are your thoughts on the WWID program?
I'm slowly waiting to see, how that manifests. Of course, to say essentially it just seems like you're on a list. Seems like you're on a wait list, but I gotta see how it manifests itself, because they're obviously looking at a bunch of people that they're just not going to tell you about. So, does WWID come with perks? Do you get maybe a fast track somewhere? Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I've been told I'm on radar, so I'm just going to stay there.
Okay. There you go. I heard there's going to be a new batch later on this year. So that's what I heard from some people. All right. Who would you say are your top 3 favorite female wrestlers, both local and big leagues? That's a good one.
Let's see. Awesome Kong. Trish Stratus.
Okay.
from the Independents, Sammy Chaos.
Sammy, oh, she's tough, yeah.
Ruthless Lala, because she hits hard and I hit her back.
She's got that mean lariat.
She does. I learned how to duck. It's fine.
Okay.
And I think those are my top.
Okay. All right. I think the most scariest goes to, I don't know if you know her, but Amity LeVay. She's the scariest one I've met so far.
I have had the privilege of meeting her. I stayed away. She scared me.
Smart man. Stay away from her. What do you look forward to this coming year up in CZW? Is there anything you look forward to this year?
Honestly, I'm really just looking forward to racking up more days and more victims.
Okay,
a goal I have is to wrestle a lot of former champions and prove why I'm the best. I started with Rich Swann. Tried to get Lear Rush, but he escaped. There was this guy who decided to come back. I think his initials are NG, so make of that what you will. Pretty much just ready to stack up more victims.
Ready to stack up more victims. Good stuff, Aaron. What about this Saturday? What are your thoughts, actually into the match with Sal?
Well, we're going in kind of cold, I just got booked.
Literally, it's cold over here.
Got inserted into this little ecosystem that he's already got going. But anytime I come somewhere that's not home, or even if it is home, I come in with the same game plan. I've known Sal for years. I know what he does. I know how to be better than him. Pretty much just got to do what I do,
All right, Serena. What we got from you? Who else from NYWC would you like to have a match with? That's a good one. I like that one.
Mastretta and I have never wrestled that I can remember, and his intensity is always amazing. Actually, wait, we may have had a tag match.
He is very intense, Mastretta. Very intense. I think he's got a big opponent this as well on Saturday. I'm trying to look it up real quick. I can't find it. Oh, he's got Dan Barry this Saturday. Oh, man. Dan Mapp is going to be there. It's a stacked show this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody needs to go to NYWC Pro Wrestling to get their tickets for Saturday's show. It's going to be standing room only. It was last time. It was packed. And, of course, you don't want to miss that big main event, as Eran himself will be in that main event. Title for that NYWC championship as well. It's going to be a stacked show, and that main event is just the price of admission in itself. So you might as well come down. And will there be anything that you're going to bring, like T-shirts or anything for people to buy?
I gotta re-up on some shirts. I got a few left. If you're 2X, I got one. I got a bunch of XLs, bunch of pictures, stickers, so you'll get something.
All right, and of course some CZW guys will be in attendance to watch Aaron's back, just in case Joey Conway likes to stick his nose in his business. Right, Aaron?
I mean, it'd definitely be ill-advised. Joey knows what I bring to the table.
Man, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Any last words for everybody?
If this is your first introduction to Aaron Ashe, just know that I call myself the heavyweight headhunter for a reason, because anybody I'm in the ring with, I'm taking their head off. And as you can see, I've been very successful at it. So keep paying attention.
All right, make sure everybody follows Aaron Ashe. And of course, we've got Rules of Nature coming up at the Mecca at Ridgefield Park on February 8th as Aaron takes on Darian Hardway. And we've got the CZW 26th anniversary on Saturday, February 22nd, right there in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Bell time is 7 p.m. But this Saturday, you can check them out in that main event at NYWC Presents Sideshow. It is leading into Psycho Circus as Sal Savelli goes up against Aaron, title for title, this Saturday. Doors open at 6 and the bell time is 7. Make sure you get your tickets. Aaron, thank you for joining me on the podcast. Let everybody know where they can follow you.
If you want to follow me on social media, all you got to do is search up Aaron Ashe. My handsome face will pop up right in front of you. You just got to hit that follow button.
I love it, man. Good stuff. Good talking to you. I just got a couple of things I got to go over real quick. Tomorrow night from NYWC, I have Kay Blazer joining me as well. Then I have all the way from TNR Wrestling down south, our friends down south, the Rob Father himself and Big Haas with Abby Grace joining me as well. We got the big event coming up on March 15th, and my friends at DNS Wrestling Collectibles got Janai Kai coming in, and my good pals over at Salvatore Wrestling Promotions got Claudio Castagnoli coming in for a big event. Make sure to go to each respective shit. I'm having a brain fart. Each respective promotions to get your tickets for those big stars at big event. We got also coming up for Titan Championship Wrestling, the Chosen Tryouts coming up with Sonny Ono, Perry Saturn, and the Tokyo Monster coming up Saturday, May 17th in New Jersey. Go to Titan Championship Wrestling to get all your information to sign up for that. The winner will be going to Japan for 2 weeks. Woo! It's a big deal. My latest vlog, Tour de Deck, is up as I'm hanging out with Live Danger. And I am working on my new vlog, which should be out next week. I'll be heading out to FanFest 3 for SICW in St. Louis, Missouri. Make sure you get your tickets at sicw.org and follow them on YouTube as well. And my good pal Prince Nana's got some coffee right there, bud. Make sure you go to princenanacoffee.com to get your coffee. And tell him Papa Dank sent you as well. Oh, got to support your friends in this business, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you, Eran, for coming on the podcast. Eran, hold on for a minute. Everybody else, I'll see you all tomorrow as I continue battling this